Good morning, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna go through my daily wig refresh, and you can also get ready with me for the day. I'm gonna go through my makeup tutorial, and let's get started. First things first, I'm gonna put on some lace melt on my lace front because it's peeling up just a little bit. So I'm gonna spray all around the edges of my lace and rub it in where it's peeling up at. Smoothly rub it in. You want to saturate the whole lace so that it's literally looks like it's melting to your skin. Then I go through and blow dry it on high heat just so that it gets nice and tacky and sticky and it just sticks a little bit better. So I'll go through that for a few minutes, combing the hair out of the way so that it doesn't get trapped in the glue. Moving on to the next side, I'm going to repeat the same process, spraying the lace and rubbing it in and getting all around the edges where it's peeling up at. Wow. Right here, it's peeled up a lot. So I'm going to spray underneath it and then I'm going to lay it down on top and then just stick it right on there. See how it's just melting on my skin? You can't even see the lace, wet lace. So I'm just gonna fix my little edges here and then blow dry them. Combing the hair out of the way, out of the glue, because on the edges little strands of hair really like to get trapped on there. So I'm smoothing out the edges. And then laying down more of the lace that doesn't seem to want to lay down and act right. And be careful because you can peel up the lace, which I just did there. So I'm just going to lay that back down. Smooth it out. And we're good to go. Now that I'm done gluing down my lace, it's time for the band. You're going to apply this band right onto the lace so that it just sticks to your skin a little bit better. You want to arrange it so it's not actually have the hair on the glue unless it's on the edges, in which you want that to stick to your head. So you want to keep this on for about a couple minutes. It doesn't have to be too long, but you want to make sure that the lace is not wet. Otherwise, when you take it off, it's going to peel the lace up. So you want to make sure the hair is dry and not laying on the glue. So moving on, I'm ready to style my hair. I'm just going to flat iron it. And I'm going to turn it up to about 250. That's what I like to do. You don't have to. So moving on, I don't have much time, so I'm just going to quickly start flat ironing my hair as straight as I can get it. I'm just going to pull apart little pieces of my hair and go underneath the hair and get most of all of it straight. I'm really not going for perfection. Just getting my day started. I got to take the kids to school. So I want my hair just straight enough to look like I didn't just roll out of bed. So I'm going to get underneath and just pull the hair apart and then put the flat iron in between those parts. Now that I'm done flat ironing, I'm just going to brush my hair so that there's no tangles or knots. As you can see, the hair is looking pretty straight and looking refreshed, and that's what I was going for. Now that my hair is done, I'm going to move on to my makeup, but first I'm going to clip my hair out of my face so that I don't get makeup all on my hair. No bronzer, no foundation. We don't want that on my blonde hair. No. So I'm just going to use some clips and clip them off to the side and make sure that there's no strands of hair sitting on my face. Ooh, some of my lace is still coming up. That's okay, because I'm going to put a headband on. If your lace is not having a good day today, you can always throw a headband on. Moving on, I'm going to put on some foundation. And I've already done my skincare prior to doing my hair, so my face is nicely primed. So I'm just going to put some dabs of foundation all around my face, under my eyes, nose, upper eyelids, and forehead. Now this is just what I do. You can do what you do. So now I'm gonna go in with my foundation sponge and just smooth out all of that foundation that I just put on my face. I'm gonna just smooth it out so that it matches your skin and it looks like skin. So smooth it out all around under your eyes. You don't want any creases, so you want to smooth it out really good. In this case, the sponge always works best, at least for me, instead of brushes when doing foundation, because brushes will leave lines in and you will have to keep going over and over again to get it smoothed out. So the sponge really helps. Foundation is laid, I'm going to go in with some loose setting powder to set that foundation, and also another cotton sponge. And we're just going to dab that sponge right in there and powder my face. For me, I like to just powder the whole face because I don't want my face looking shiny or like the foundation is just not foundationing. I like it to look a little more realistic. So the setting powder for me just blends it in a lot better. Moving on, I'm gonna put on my contour powder next. And I'm just gonna lay this on top of the loose setting powder so that it just blends in a little bit better and it's not so ghostly looking. So starting with my under eye, I'm just going to apply that contour powder underneath it so that it brings out some more color underneath my eyes and brightens it up a bit. Then I'm just going to move on and start applying it to the rest of my face, in the creases of my nose, on my chin and cheeks. And then I want to do in between my eyebrows and my forehead, just so it all just matches and blends in and looks the same color. And as you can see, the color is coming back to my face. Wow! Then I'm just going to blend it all in with the blending brush, and it smooths it all out. Moving on, I'm gonna go ahead with my Paris Hilton Face and Eye Palette. And this has a lot of beautiful colors in it. I really like the highlights and the eyeshadows. I'm gonna start off with the pink highlight. It's kind of a peachy color, but pink as well. And I'm just gonna put that on my nose, and the bridge of my nose, and the tip of my nose, and on the sides of my nose. And this just accentuates the features better. Then I'm gonna move on to a nice golden brown, and I like to put that underneath my eyes to make my eyes really pop and stand out. And this is going to be underneath my makeup, but you'll still be able to see it when the sun hits. I'm gonna put some on my chin and right above my lip. As you can see, it really highlights your features. Wow! So then I'm gonna go in with the brush, the blending brush, and blend that all in. You want to get all blended out so you're not looking super shiny. I'm going to start off with the eyeshadow brush, and I start applying my eyeshadows. I'm going to go in with the golden eyeshadow first, and I'm going to apply this right on my eyelids, right above my eyelashes. Next, I'm gonna go in with a brownish orange color, and I'm gonna apply this right above that golden color in the creases of my eyelids and the upper eyelids. And this is more of a warm color palette that I'm going to go for today. So applying the same process to the next eyelid, right in that crease, blending it with the gold and spreading it to the upper eyelid as well. Now I'm going to go in with a smaller eyeshadow brush and do a little bit of highlight above that orangish brown color right underneath my eyebrow. And this just blends it all a little bit better so it's not so dark, and it brings some light to it as well. Next, I'm going to blend that all in, moving the brush around in a circular motion so that it just all flows and blends together. Now I'm going to go back into that contour palette and do a little bit of a lighter color underneath my eye that it matches with the eyeshadow and just blends into my face, onto my cheeks, and around my nose. I'm going to apply this on the rest of my face as well so that it just all comes together and transitions all around my face looking the same. I'm going to go in with the blending brush again and then just blend my whole face, smoothing it all around my face so that it all comes together. Now I'm going to go in with another eyeshadow palette, and on this one I'm just going to use a little bit of a pink color so that I can put on some blush around my cheeks. I like to lay my finger across my cheekbone so that I have a good range of where I want to apply it, and I do that on both sides, applying the blush right above my finger so that my cheekbones are pink. Once again, gotta blend that all out so we're not looking like a clown out here. So just blending that right into my face and with the other colors that I applied earlier so that it all just matches and looks and flows beautifully. Now I'm gonna do my brows with this eyebrow gel that I found on Amazon, and you just apply this gel to your brows. It comes with a little brush. I like to go for a darker brow, so this is in a dark brown. So I went ahead and applied a little bit onto the brush and dabbed it onto my eyebrow, and now I'm just going to smooth it all out, extending it a little bit more towards my nose bridge and in between my brows to make it a little bit longer, just to add a little bit more expression in my brows and face. I'm going to do the same process on the other brow, and you know how they say the brows never match, so that's okay if it doesn't. Just do your best. If you can't do the best, you can always wipe them off and start again. I'm just going to clean up this little piece of brow that I smeared. Just wiping it with the fingertip of my nail and cleaning it right up. I'm going to go in with a brow pencil and just shape that brow a little bit better. Now it's time for the eyelashes. I'm going to apply some eyelash glue right above my eyelashes, and I'm going to let that dry for about a minute, and then I'm going to apply my eyelashes on top of that glue. I like to use a whimsy type of lashes. You can use whatever you like. I like mine to look kind of anime-ish. While the eyelash glue is drying, I'm going to go ahead in with some mascara and apply this on my natural eyelashes so that underneath the fake eyelashes, they are not looking like they have makeup all on them, and they are matching the same color as the fake eyelashes. So now for this part, I'm going to place the eyelash a little bit away from the corner of my eyelid. I'm going to leave a little bit of space and extend it to the other end of my eyelid. You're going to sit it right on that glue that we applied earlier, and it should be nice and sticky and tacky. So I'm going to go ahead and to the other side and do the same thing. So now that the lashes are on, now I'm just going to adjust them a little bit, pull them down or lift them up so that they both match and look symmetrical. So now that the lashes are complete, I'm going to move on to the lip liner, and I'm just going to literally outline my lips. Now it's time to fill in those lips. I'm going to use this berry color from Milan Cosmetics. It's a little bit of a darker berry, which I go for the darker colors instead of the brighter colors because it just matches my skin tone better. So I'm just going to fill in where I outlined it at. Now that I'm done with my face makeup, it's time to apply some setting spray. And I'm just going to spray this all around. I have a little bit left of this Mario Badescu spray. But I'm just going to use it because I like the moisture that it applies to my makeup. And it helps my makeup last all day. Now I'm just going to unclip my hair and finish doing my hair. Like I said, I'm just going to apply a headband to cover up my lace that doesn't seem to want to lay down correctly. And I don't have time to do it, so I'm just going to apply a headband. So I'm just applying this over my makeup so I don't smear my makeup. And then I'm getting my hair out of the way. I'm going to apply this directly onto the lace. Moving my hair from underneath the band so that it doesn't get trapped onto the glue. Now it's time to accessorize. I'm just going to add some earrings, some rings, and a few bracelets to complete my look for the day. I found this cute faux nose ring that I love to wear, and you just slide it right onto your nostril, and boom, it looks like you have a nose ring. So cute. Now that my look is officially completed and my makeup is looking flawless, if you'd like to see more videos, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!